Yo guys, what's good? As here once again, and today we're playing Exos Heroes. The new patch dropped, and I have to say I'm really happy about that. So yeah, the difficulty curve for chapter 11 has been lowered to a normal level in my opinion. It's still like a lengthy process, but not to the extent where one mistake in your entire rotation can mess like a 20-minute fight up, depending on how you are with your account, of course. And this allows you to actually gain access to the R1 dungeons, which in my opinion become more important once you want to awaken your characters, because half of the characters lost a lot of power by awakening them because you didn't have access to the gear sets. Granted, the game didn't really force you into having these gear sets in the first place, because if you don't awaken your characters, you don't need that set, and if you don't need that set, why would you need to clear chapter 11? Like, it basically trails down towards that. However, as players, we always want to at least experience the content a little bit. And yeah, so I think this was a much needed nerf towards the chapter 11. So while clearing chapter 11, I also checked out chapter 12, and I didn't see an immediate feature behind the first 5 or 6 levels that I've gone through. So it's not really important to go through it immediately for at least the first 6 chapters. But yeah, the difficulty curve doesn't immediately ramp up back to chapter 11 pre-nerf levels, so it stays in a curve. It gets a little bit more like defense and attack heavy once you go up, but in a nice area. Oh god, I think I might be failing this particular run. I'm super close to get this on quick battles, so I wanted to try if I can just do that on quick battles with like the strongest units that I have, but I couldn't. Anyway, so yeah, this patch definitely was needed, and it also lets me experience the story for the first time in ages. So this time I actually spent some time and watched the story, because I had this continuation process, and that was super nice. Now, unfortunately, the core, like the Infinity Core, isn't launched yet while I make this video, so it will be launched, I believe, tomorrow, or for me the day after at 4 a.m, so I won't have a chance before Monday to even check it out. But I'm super looking forward to that. Core raids have always been one of my favorite areas. So what this patch also like kind of brings in is you have more diversity. So you don't need to have like very specific characters. And I might be like trying to say too many things at once, but all in all, if you cannot develop the characters that you want, if you're forced into a certain meta, into like creating just a very small group of characters, then a gacha game becomes kind of like stale, if that makes sense. But now, with the lowering of the difficulties, you again have the chance to be like, oh, I don't need all my characters at level 90 and have at least 2 or 3 of them element enhanced, maybe even one awakened. Like, it wasn't that case, but hear me out. Now you can continue building your characters that don't necessarily adhere to the meta. Great, I actually passed it. So we got some tokens here. That is cool. And I hope that is enough for actually doing one summon. Oh, I don't have enough, I believe, for that one. Let's do that. Yeah, so all in all, patch, great. Difficulty change, great. Difficulty ramp up, also very good in that way. Oh, nice. So I really think they went the right direction. And with that, I hope they kind of realize that most players are not at the super high-end level. Now, I will diverge a little bit because I follow other scenes of games in general. And with gacha games, and especially mobile games, like, the usual pace at where they're aiming their customers or their people at is usually like from the first month until like maybe half a year, maybe 9 months. We have seen this with very popular borderline predatory games, but also with most other games, especially games that have long-term advertising. Like, they want to get new players in because they generate the revenue faster than a person who already has everything, right? So if I'm playing for 9 months, I might skip more and more the payment process, because the chances of me getting something, unless I'm like either super wealthy or have an inherent joy for gambling, is way lower. So in the first 6 months, usually players spend the most, and I'm a perfect attribute to this. I spent the most in the first 3 months that I'm playing, and usually after that, I either switch the game or I cut my expenses down significantly, because at that point I already got my first dopamine hits in, and from then on out I can deal with a little bit less. So by saying all that, if Exos has like a similar model where they try to gain new players, and of course they want to, having such a difficult ramp up could significantly hurt them, because either players that are already in the game and are not heavily invested will be like, yeah, I don't make progress for 1 month or something, and then they leave. Or they turn into super casuals where they don't spend money anymore, which hurts the game, so they are not clarified anymore. Or the new players that come in are like, hey, where's the community gone, right? So this, as a little background, is all attributed to Line Games making the right choice. There's a lot more to the patch than just the difficulty change. So there obviously has been chapter 12, and it seems very interesting. They have put a lot of time into the voiceovers and all, and the animations look great. I won't do any spoilers. Then obviously the Infinity Core, that is something that I think most players will enjoy the most. It's continuous content, and we will see on Sunday how it stacks up. As you can see here, there will be no reward. I don't know why this news is bugging out. Anyway, for the first month, there will be no rewards for this. So it's a good trial period. And I hope it matches up where you can play around with different characters and can make it sort of your own. Next up, we always see the Fate Core reversals that they introduce, where they kind of do some balancing. They have been on and off, like super good or not to mention. Like we had Annie, which was incredible. We had Lepin, which was incredible. Then the rest were kind of like hit or miss. Some of them were cool to play with, like Brooke and maybe Deva. I would say Deva was pretty good. But other than that, they have been kind of on and off. So I hope that for the future that they balance them a little bit more, and with one of the new banners that comes out, so the new title banner with Jinai and the K-pop group, we will see Eden, a 3-star, getting another Fate Core, which is pretty cool because we don't have too many of those, and I personally like Eden. Yeah, so to round this video out, we will do some summons because I have saved some Zes. It is not enough to go even halfway through Pity. However, I don't really need Rachel, like this Fate Core Rachel. I have a regular Rachel, so that is, or I have the golden Rachel, so that is pretty cool. The blue one would definitely be cool just to have the signature force, but it's not needed. So we can do 11 times. So let's just get into that, and maybe we get some more cool heroes. I would love to get a Dorka. She is one of the characters that I think would give me the most joy immediately. I hope I get another Rara, like just to get her element enhanced to level 3. It has been a long month, and that was very disappointing. Let's do this again. I think I wasn't really into it, so I would love to get the Rachel and enhance my general account. So please show me the red cape. I mean, at least a faded unit, so I have to be into it. Anastasia. I haven't really used her much since the whole dragon. Actually, I have never used her much. I've always defaulted to my 4-star healers because they kind of worked better with the teams that I was building, and also with Kaya. Okay, so we're not really going great here, but we're not expecting much, so that is all good for now. While doing some of the summons, I have religiously put every single Lenombe unit that I had on my account for the past month into Baraka, into the scouting feature. And I think I still didn't crack the 3000. Like, it has been a challenge for me to even get to 3000, and I do like all the regular summons Whenever with the door to creation, I create somebody who I could put into that. Is that something that we... Oh, cool. Kylock. I have not had him yet. I think he is a pretty cool unit. 3 mana, damage to all enemies. 1 mana ability and remove buffs. So overall, a pretty cool unit. Always exciting if we get new units. So yeah, I've put everything into the Baraka that I had when I do the door to creation. All the heroes that work for it, I put them back in. And yeah, I'm not summoning enough on Linombe. I think on other heroes that would be easier. Just because the pool might be bigger of what the accepted heroes are, but I haven't explored that. Baraka is the only hero that I want to get, and it's not even because I would use him, because I have no use for him without any Fate Core. Nothing here. At the moment, just because my other machine heroes are so far ahead of what I could immediately do with a Baraka without Fate Core. Just out of principle. It's the one hero that for close to 4 or 5 months I have not been able to get a single time. Like, I've gotten all the generals besides Jinai. I have gotten all the tier 2 units besides actually no, I have gotten all of them now. It's only the new ones that basically put a switch, but even now, like, I think Baraka and Dorka might now be the only ones that I don't have on my account. We can check that out a little bit later. And that is kind of bugging me, because I'm a collector. I need to collect these heroes. I need to have them all on my account. Oh, Sharpie. She looks so cool. Unfortunately, especially in the dark area, she has like stronger competitions in atoms. We're not getting any like rough, not even 3 stars. We're 6 in, so we still have 3 to go after this one, I think, or 4 to go. All right, come on, don't be mean to us. I don't even need a Rachel. Just give me the rara, a regular rara. Just get this. Oh, Jesus. We're not doing well here. We're just wasting our accumulated zest into nothingness. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Come on, Fergie Snap. Just do something for us. Be nice. Be not brown, dusty. Speaking about atoms, he kicked me off the boat immediately. Is this another 7,000 zest into the drain? I mean, we got Kylock, but a 7,000 zest Kylock feels kind of I wish I could get him with something else. And oh, second one in a row where got nothing and immediately got kicked off the boat. Oh. Come on, Fergie, snap. You said you brought some good recruits, some really nice people. Where are those nice people? It's always like the not nice people that kick me off the boat immediately. Alright, so the last one. Please give me something. If I could get a Rara, then I would be very happy about this. If the only new thing that we got was Kylock. So brown and dusty. Man. At least he didn't kick us off the boat. Come on, come on. Just something. I don't need a Fate Core. Just Rara. Oh. In case you haven't seen it, Reed Marie will get a Fate Core reverse for her FC. I have looked at it and I'm kind of unsure. I need to play around with it. I loved her like 1 mana AoE Stonebreak ability, because that's what I was using her for, not necessarily for her damage or something, because in all honesty she didn't deal that much damage. Do we end this with Alexei? No way. Oh god, now that I said it, he will come. He will come. Okay. At least we got one more fated. So 3 out of 7,000. And we're still on the boat. So Chatti, you're the little girl that doesn't want us to leave the boat. She brought a lot of people that are God, if this was Mr. Worldwide, then it would have ended pretty badly. I mean, it's not that bad. Like, we got one new hero, which is, yeah. So right now, Jinai and Baraka are the only 2 units from the old people that I still need. And obviously Dorka from the new ones. Oh, I have every other character. Just because I'm a notorious gambler when I can. Let's quickly, you can see like I have a bunch of heroes that I just didn't put any work in so far. Still waiting for Shakan to get some love. And let's go Faded, 5-star. We need to unlock some heroes. This one. This one. This one. And this one. And we're trying to gamble in the door to creation a little bit, because that's so far my best chance of getting some rarer. So, oh, we cannot summon on that immediately. Yo, bug. Didn't move at all. I encountered a lot of the graphical bugs. Burnivus. Okay. And what do we get here? It's graphical bug. Please, please. Really? That? Okay. What will you give me? Another Chatti. Okay, you both of you guys will go into the drain. I have enough gold, yeah. Barnabas. I don't know. I like him in general, but I haven't really played with him too much. And as you can see, like, I don't need him anymore because I already have him 5 times enhanced. So there's no point of me keeping him. Come on. I really love that daughter creation. Okay, it's just bugged. So, come on, please. Of course, we had to get a Mahar. If you don't get a Mahar in a summoning session or whatever you do, you're not doing it right. Come on, come on, come on. Give me something. Oh, Shakan. And I think the game actually crashed. So Shakan actually made the game crash. And that is the perfect moment of ending this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's not much to talk about, but yeah, you should definitely look out for some future content where we try to tackle the new 2 lunar and solar dungeons with rares, no fadeds, and I'm pretty sure we can do it. And yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, enjoy the grind.